In today's world, where information comes from every direction, figuring out what is actually true can be quite confusing. Social media, TV, and news bombard us with different stories, making it hard to separate fact from fiction. The only way to cut through the noise is a commitment to daily meditation and the purification of the Hamsa chakra. Positioned within the Vishuddhi, nestled between the eyebrows, the Hamsa chakra holds special significance as the crossing point for the left and right channels. Cultivating a balanced Hamsa chakra is instrumental in achieving a harmonious alignment with intuition and acceptance. The Hamsa represents two types of discretion: I am and you are, where you signifies the divine. Life presents dualities, and our choices determine our path. A balanced Hamsa chakra guides us towards decisions beneficial for our spiritual growth, leading to a divine discretion. By engaging in daily meditation and cleansing practices, we can attune ourselves to the all-pervading power within. This internal compass becomes a guiding force, allowing us to sift through external influences and make decisions that resonate with our core values. Various treatments can be incorporated into one's routine to promote balance and alignment. Techniques such as the application of clarified butter, also known as ghee, in the nostrils, sinus rinsing with a saline solution, and gentle massages with oil or butter on the Hamsa contribute to the well-being of this chakra.
I was telling them yesterday how the word Hamsa has come for this center. Because there's a Sanskrit very beautiful couplet which says that a swan is white and a crane is a white bird. What is the difference between the swan and a crane? The answer is that when you mix milk with water, the swan will just suck in the milk while the crane has no discretion, no vivek. This discretionary power, once we start losing, we start becoming just like a rabbit, I would say, because we have no personality. Anybody can brainwash us. And the more they tell us about our discretion, we listen to them. That explains why people, so many thousands of people, go to all these false gurus. Thousands of people, why did they take to homosexuality and got into AIDS? Why thousands of people have taken to drugs? It is unbelievable, incredible. Why people have taken to all these things are destroying their life. They see a man going into the pub, coming out and falling down on the ground with all his purse being emptied. But they go with the purse, see that they have sufficient money to go inside the pub, again come out to fall down on the street. Whatever idiotic or nonsensical other people are doing, when you see they are idiotic, you pay money to become idiotic. One pays money to destroy oneself. Go out of the way. It is so unnatural for anyone. I mean, even a dog or a cat or any animal knows where is the danger is. They can smell the danger and they run away. because they have to preserve their lives. They think their lives are precious and they must live and live well. But this ordinary common sense starts missing. And they will say, what's wrong? What's wrong in this? What's wrong in that? That means the genetics of the Ahamsa are missing. Now you should see there is no deity on the Hamsa Chakra. But it is the formless energy of so many organs which are looked after by Buddha, Mahavira, Christ, Sri Krishna. 4 of them managed by Sri Ganesha. So these genetics are put by Sri Ganesha because he is the source of wisdom. So first, once they spoil their Muladhara, the wisdom is finished. Basis, the fundamentals are finished. That's why immoral life is very detrimental to our life, because we lose our discretion. The discretion is lost. Then if you can awaken Sri Ganesha in the Hamsa Chakra, then suddenly you belong to the higher race of Sajogis. It's surprising, I've seen people overnight give up their drugs. Very immoral people become extremely moral because of this chakra being suddenly awakened. And the light of the spirit is best expressed through this chakra in everyday life, in the collective life also. One starts then seeing the point, as we say. Like now in Sahaja we have different problems also. Say when people first come to Sahaja, they start watching other people and starting finding their faults, what's wrong with them. They never see what they are here for. They are not here to find out faults with others, but to correct your own defects. So they say, oh, this man is no good, that man is no good, this is wrong. They start creating problems also. They'll talk to each other saying, no, this man is not good, that man is not good, try to create groups and things. They are here to work for what? For creative politics or for your ascent. Some of them, if they do not do all this, then they think we should start to make some money out of it or some sort of a thing. Or some start criticizing others about something which is not their concern. So they forget, because they are just now coming to Sahaja Yoga and their genetics are not established of their wisdom. They start worrying about things which are not their worry, which they should not bother about. Then some of them start thinking, oh, I am the leader, or why am I not the leader? So they start finding fault with the leadership. Sometimes leader also can feel, oh, I am the leader, I can be very stern, very disciplinary, and I can control people, I can do this. They have come here to learn how to love, to be compassionate, to be tolerant. The sense of leadership and also of obedience. Both are discretionary. If somebody says something to you, and if you obey that person for your benevolence, you will subtly understand that it is for your good. If some leader says that this is wrong with you, try to see if it is wrong, instead of feeling hurt about it. Yes, it is wrong with me. So what should I do? How can I improve myself? Ask the leader, or you can write to me or do anything. But no, they will not do it. Immediately they'll write a letter to me saying this leader is such and such bad fellow, he's so this thing, he ate that money, he ate that thing and all kinds of things. Or else they may tell people, oh, mother listens to this fellow, he's no good, he's just telling mother stories and mother listens. And mother is not such a fool. She knows about everything. So all these things that we have gathered from our previous life, even after our second birth, we carry a little bit. Like an egg becomes a bird, but still lots of things of the egg are hanging on to his body. So you have to cleanse it. So at this point, when you have got your realization, the first discussion should be, how am I going to achieve that state of spirit, the pure spirit? Instead of that, also people get lost because they have no discretion. With this enlightenment, first thing that happens, I've seen with people, their eyes are fixed. They don't roll their eyes much now. They have very innocent eyes. Otherwise, they are really mad, those people who go on looking at everything like this. Like I say, there's no difference between a madman and him. You put one madman, he does the same, and a person who is like that does the same. And it's such a crazy thing to do. But immediately, it is such a spontaneous thing. It's like the light coming in the room. It is so spontaneous that you start seeing things clearly. No, this is not. Before, in the garden, you would go and collect all the thorns and put them in your body. That was the situation. Never looked at the flowers. And suddenly, after realization, you'll be amazed. You just see flowers and don't bother about thorns. Or if you find, you take them out. There is joy even before realization and after realization, but there's no capacity to enjoy. That capacity comes to you after realization. And the main thing that happens to you is the discretion. Then like the swan, you just take the milk of everything. At everything, your attitude becomes very different. Start seeing things in a different angle.
Attention! Now we have a cartoon.
Cartoon! It's called cartoon!
Attention! Now we have a cartoon.
Once upon a time, in a lake of water and milk, a crane and a swan lived side by side. The crane enjoyed strolling through the lake, delighting in the blend of clear water and creamy milk that sparkled together. To him, both were equally delightful, and he couldn't distinguish between the two. On the other wing, the swan was wise and had a special knack for choosing. Opting for only the tasty milk, he recognized its extraordinary goodness. One day, As they glided on the smooth lake, the swan shared his wisdom with the crane, explaining why he chose only milk. He believed this unique perspective revealed the pure and wonderful nature of the milk. Surprisingly, the crane couldn't grasp the difference. No matter how the swan tried to teach, the crane couldn't tell water from milk. Recognizing the need for more wisdom in his friend, the swan realized the crane needed a better ability to choose what's truly good. But alas, despite the swan's efforts, the crane couldn't recognize the difference. Thank you for watching our video. Sri Mataji's words are the true source of our knowledge. We hope they have been communicated in the right context for our series on advanced Sahaja Yoga themes. Please subscribe so you can join us next time when we present a new topic. Jai Shri Mataji.